Good morning. It's 9:45 on Thursday morning, the 16th of March, 2017. Quote for the day: "The important thing is this, to be ready at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you could become." I like that a lot. I think that's a good way to think about things. Pretty much says what it says. You got to give up some things that you're doing now in order to get to places that you want to be. For instance, if I were to put that into personal terms, it would be to give up the enjoyment of shitty junk food. I still do it. I still enjoy pizzas. I still enjoy the odd Coke here and there. But it would be wise for me to give that up. Let's revisit the quote. It would be wise for me to sacrifice what I am at the moment, which is somebody who enjoys that kind of thing, to become what I could be, which is somebody who's fit and healthy and vibrant and I don't think anyone's ever described me as vibrant, vigorous and a go-getter. Also, the same thing could be said of laziness. Sacrifice laziness. Sacrifice an evening sat on the sofa watching Netflix or other trash on TV and go to the gym, go out for a walk, do something that will get you one step closer to where you want to be. I'll leave that there. Basically, this is just a quick update video to say that currently at the gym I stopped doing the 200 kettlebell swings. I realized I was trying to run before I could walk. So I took it back a bit and I focused on getting the form correct, and I feel a lot better in the swings now. So at the moment I'm doing 100 swings per day, or as close to every day as I possibly can. Like I took Monday off, I think, or Tuesday. No, I took Tuesday off this week. So 100 swings a day, and then I'm working. I'm not really doing the full 5 Turkish get-ups each side, but I'm working on those as and when I feel like it. I've been having some lower back issues, so I'm also trying to figure out ways to strengthen that. Did a bit of research yesterday on the reverse hyper machine, which is a machine, I described it in the last video anyway. I can't find anything like it at the gym, but there was one machine that I found yesterday, which is just, essentially you just put your hips on it, strap your feet in, and then you dangle your torso over, and it opens up your lower back, and then you slowly squeeze your ass and engage your lower back muscles and bring yourself up, and it will strengthen it. And I'm hoping it'll sort of pull the back into traction. Anyway, I did that last night. It felt really good. It felt quite good this morning waking up, so perhaps I'll do that once every other day. I don't want to go like nuts on it and do it every single day and risk injury. Got to be sensible. So yeah, that's currently what I'm doing at the gym as well. After the 100 swings I'm messing around with some kettlebell flow things, which I found an Instagram account, a guy on there called Kettle Jitsu. And interestingly, yesterday he messaged me. It's a guy called Joey Alvarado, and this is what I really enjoy. It wasn't anything major. I just got a message on Instagram from this guy asking, where do I train? And I didn't know who he was at the time. It's just an Instagram account that I followed. And it turns out that he is a guy that contributes to the Onnit website articles. So he writes for Onnit. He also has a gym in California, I think, and he's developed this kettle jitsu idea, which essentially is kettlebells, but you flow with them. So I've got no examples I could show you at the minute. So instead of just doing like certain movements, it would be, passing the kettlebell through the legs from front to back, bringing it around to the chest, pressing up and stuff like that. It's very interesting. It's very fluid, and I really like it. So I've been messing around with a little bit of that lately. Yesterday, the guy messaged me. We had a bit of a chat. It's just, I really like stuff like that. It was, I'm not particularly good at what I'm doing at the moment, but the whole point of practicing is to get better at it, and I want to get better. I want to get good. And it's nice to have a little bit of recognition from somebody that is good at what I'm trying to do. And I was just thinking about it earlier, and I was like, you've got to emulate your heroes, and eventually you'll get there. Perhaps you'll be a hero for someone else then, So I think emulation is a good thing. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So if I see somebody doing something on Instagram that looks good, I'm going to try and incorporate it into my routine. That's me swinging the kettlebell through the legs, and just have some fun with it. And it's a much better approach to working out than I've had previously, where I thought I'd have to like just slog through it, get it done because it's good for me. Now I'm actually enjoying it, and I'm really, really, really enjoying it. I think that was all I wanted to say today. I'm about to make my first purchase of my own kettlebell as well. I know this whole video series and playlist is about kettlebells, but sometimes it feels like I do go on about them a bit much. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna purchase a 16 kilogram kettlebell for the house, just so I can practice. If I can't get to the gym, at least I've got something I can do at home. If I've got a free evening and I'm bored, I can just play around with it, like Joey Alvarado says. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the 6. I was thinking of getting a 24 kilogram, but I think I'm gonna go with the 16 at first, because that's a heavy enough weight to do some good stuff with, and it's probably better to keep the light, playful stuff at the house, so I can do the motions rather than going down and just swinging the heavy kettlebell. I could do that at the gym. And it's currently going well. But the idea eventually is to cancel my gym membership over the summer, get a good set of kettlebells, and go outside and just swing them and do all my workouts outside for the summer. So I get some sun on my skin, get a big intake of vitamin D, and get fit in the process. And also I would like to... I like the idea of bringing people that I know who are interested in training to me, and we can train together. And I want to cultivate this sort of group fitness, well-being mentality. It's something that I've wanted to do for years and years and years, and I sort of have done in part. Like, I used to have a Facebook group called the Wellness Group, which was just people who were interested in the subject, and I would just share articles about juicing and smoothies and how food can have a benefit or a positive effect, and how different foods can have a negative effect. And it was a nice little community, but it didn't last because I didn't like Facebook and I came off it. So now I'm trying to cultivate something a bit more real world and physical. So that's what's going on at the moment. Another thing, I've just finished listening to a podcast, bear with me, it's called the Vigor Life podcast. It's one I discovered this week. The guy who puts them out just did a 12-minute one that I listened to this morning about changing up your I can'ts. And the one thing that he said towards the end that really stuck out was, he gave the example of, if you say I can't get up in the morning to do 20 minutes of meditation, perhaps then go to the other end of the scale and say, well, actually, I can't wake up and go about my day with a stressed mentality, not having a clear mind. And I really like that contradiction of, well, if you put the time in to do those 20 minutes of meditation, you might have a better day. So instead of saying, I can't get up 20 minutes earlier and do it, think about it of like, I can't carry on being stressed out and miserable. Doing this is going to positively affect this. So again, podcasts, one of the best sources of information and just motivation and mental food that I've ever found. That's it for me. I'm going to drink my cup of coffee, and then black coffee now. I've stopped having cream because I don't need the calories that early in the morning. And then I'm going to go to the gym, do a little bit of kettle jitsu, get my 100 swings in, and then that's it for me today. So I'm going to go and purchase my kettlebell now, 16 kilograms. Hope everyone has a good day. Bye.